Hey everyone, it is Sunday, July 19th. I hope you are doing really well. I am doing great today. It is a beautiful sunny Sunday, and even though we are still experiencing super high temperatures and awful humidity, I'm hanging in there. And I think I am finally out of a little slump that I've been in for the last few weeks. I think since school officially ended, I've been trying to get used to new routines again with everyone home and not having any summer vacations to look forward to or weekends away, movie theaters to go to, all that kind of stuff. I've been kind of dragging my feet, feeling a little bit unmotivated, but I feel like I finally turned things around this weekend. I'm getting a little bit organized and setting myself some goals and plans for the summer so that I don't get lost in my to-do lists, because I think that's what's been happening with everyone home. I think it's really easy to get totally overwhelmed with all the things you have to do, and then you kind of forget about the things that you want to do. So I'm feeling really good about starting this week with a new attitude. I've got some knitting I want to get organized, just some old projects I want to pull out I'm really excited about. I got my hair cut this week, so I'm feeling great. I am just gonna spend this Sunday doing a few things to get ready for the week, getting myself organized, and I'm about to head out to the grocery store just to get a few things to keep us running through the week. We had a big Costco run last week, so just need a few things, and then I am going to get settled and get myself ready for a really productive but enjoyable week. I'm back from the grocery store and everything's put away, and I've decided to go through the few little piles of whips that I have scattered all over the house just to remind me what's there and what I'm going to be working on this summer. I feel like I really want to focus on projects that I've already started, the ones that I truly love. The first one is this beautiful sock. It is the Galliano sock by Tracy Miller, and I have the first one completed and I love it. It is in a nice and knit yarn called Evening Swim, and so I started that last weekend. I haven't really been knitting too much this week, but I did the cuff and I'm just about done the first repeat, so I'm really enjoying that, and that is a project I'm going to be focusing on getting finished. I still have my Vertices Unite, which is not going anywhere. I will keep that one out. And then in here I have my notions and a few random projects that I think I'm going to clean up. So let me pull all of these out. So I think I have a little bit of a sock situation happening in this basket. So I've cleared it out, and I am going to keep one or two out in this basket here so that I can just pick them up and knit a plain vanilla sock when I have a moment. But there's too many right now, so I think I'm going to put a couple of them away just to kind of clear the clutter. The first one I think I'm going to put away is this beautiful shorty sock. I have one done, and I'm definitely going to pick this up in the fall, I think. And this is a quick one, and I love the yarn. It's a Maker's Haven, a beautiful colorway that Amber dyed for when we went to Rhinebeck, the first year that I went. So I love it. I'm not going to forget about this one, but I am definitely going to tuck it away and just keep it out of sight for now. And I think the other one I'm going to put away that I had wound up and was excited to cast on is a Cozy Knitter colorway. I've barely started it. The color is Neapolitan. It is so beautiful. Kind of wanted to do it this summer, trying the shorter, I think these are 9-inch circulars, but I haven't even joined in the round yet. I just started them, and I put them down so that I could finish other projects. So I got a little bit ahead of myself. I'm going to tuck this one away and keep it handy, but probably in another room, so that I can focus on these two. These are the two sock projects that I'm going to keep in their bags in this little basket next to my knitting chair. The first one is this gorgeous colorway from the Cozy Knitter. It's from a kit that we did together, the Golden Hour colorway. And this was in the Golden Hour kit with the bag that I had to match. It's a beautiful, beautiful sock. And I am ready to put in a heel flap. So I think that's why I kind of stalled on this one, but I'm going to keep it here. And as soon as I can, I will put in the heel flap and keep going on that one because it's really pretty. The other one I'm going to keep out that has been sitting around for quite a while is another Cozy Knitter sock yarn. This is not the past year's Advent socks, but the one before that. So 2018. And I love the sock. I kind of did a longer leg on this one because I really wanted to get the most out of the stripes. And I love it. I picked up to knit the second one. I can't even remember when. And so I'm just gonna keep going. I did notice, silly me, I did 2 different cuffs. I'm kind of wondering, I don't mind it, but the longer I look at it, the more I'm a little annoyed by it. If it bothers me, I think when I'm done, I might actually pull this out and knit the cuff again. Actually, I might pull this one out because I think I like the regular 2x2 rib cuff instead of the twisted rib on this one. I'm not sure, we'll see. But I am going to knit this one also to the same color and put in both heels at the same time and then keep going. So I will have another pair for this holiday season. So these are the ones that will stay in my little basket here. I think I shared about this before. I got it at Fabricland. And it's by Prim. I think you can see there. I really like it. It's very roomy inside. You can kind of open that up a bit and you can keep lots of projects in it. So I'm just gonna tuck those away and then I'm going to tackle the next basket that I have on the main floor. So the other little section that I wanted to check out is this basket that I keep in the family room because this is another spot where at night sometimes I will pull out a project and knit. So I've got a basket down here and I know I'm definitely keeping this here because this is my Felix sweater, which I've been working on lately. I've got a couple of my Notions pouches here. I've got a little traveler's notebook for any kind of knitting notes or things I need to jot down. And then this is what I wanted to tackle. So I'm gonna open up these baskets now, or bags. Okay, I've pulled out these projects to remind myself of what is in all of these bags. And one of the reasons that I wanted to do this today is because I wanted to pull this project out and bring it up to my bedroom. I love this project and I kind of forget about it, but every once in a while I really want to knit on it. It is Kate's Poncho from Nice and Knit, and I'm using the Nice and Knit yarn in, trying to remember the color because this was a really long time ago and I can't remember right now. I think it's Autumn something. It's beautiful, it's soft, and I really want this project. So I don't have any knitting projects in my bedroom and I wanted to pull this one out and bring it up to my room so that if I ever take a break from working during the day, my studio's upstairs near my bedroom, or if I find myself in my bedroom at night looking for something to knit, I don't have a project there right now and I can't be bothered to go and find one. So I'm going to leave this one near my bed, and that way I can just pick it up and work on it whenever I want. It's got this beautiful moss stitch in the front and in the back, and a little bit of a detail at the shoulder, but it's super simple, easy to pick up and knit on. I really love it. It's beautiful. I'm in love with this color. I hope you can get a good read on that. It's getting a little bit dark here. I think it might rain. So that is why I started this, and I wanted to pull this project out. So this will be going in my bedroom. And I would love to work on these two projects, but I think for now, they're just gonna go back in this basket. This is my Bayou shawl that I've shown over and over again. It's beautiful, and it's kind of a summer project I wanted to work on, but I have not been going in the backyard to knit lately because it is way too humid for me. And this is another shawl that I'm in love with. It's the Trelawney shawl, and it's so beautiful, and I love these colors. Oh, I love it. But I can only have so many projects going at one time, so I think I'm going to tuck this one away also, and just put these things back in here and tuck them back on the shelf. Dropped the poncho off in my bedroom, and I brought these two projects upstairs to tuck away. Normally I put my sock whips, and there's a sock head hat actually up there in those project bags, but it doesn't look like I have room there, so I'm going to need to figure that out. But I went digging in my closet in here where I have a huge basket with a few more project bags and whips, and this one has also been on my mind. Every once in a while, I pull it out again. I've had this on the needles for quite a few years now. I put it away because I don't really love knitting all of this moss stitch or seed stitch. I don't mind a little section of it, like on my poncho, but this just becomes really time consuming, and it just doesn't, like, even sitting in front of the TV, it's just not something that I feel is natural. It's just, it kind of gets annoying. So it gets put away over and over again, but I really love this cowl. It is stunning. It is about halfway done, so I have a lot more to do. It is from the Pearl Bee, or Pearl Soho. It's the Gradient Cowl, which I believe is a free pattern. And I got the Pearl Soho Gradient Cowl Kit in this grapefruit colorway. It's gorgeous. It is soft and luxurious. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of cashmere in here. I cannot remember, but I really love it. It's beautiful. It's fun. I've got to put this somewhere where I can maybe pick it up now and then and not completely forget about it. Got lots of whips I want to work on. I'm so excited about them actually that I don't even want to cast on anything new. I just have so many gorgeous things I've started, and I'm kind of thinking that this is the summer to finish a few of them. I know I won't finish them all. I have a lot, but I'm really happy pulling out these old beautiful projects that I'm really excited to finally finish. Our power just came back on after a couple of hours. It was knocked out with that crazy storm we had. And it went off right in the middle of baking my chocolate chip zucchini loaves. I'm really not sure if they're gonna make it. I left them in the oven and I've put the oven back on, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they will still bake properly, but who knows. But I'm really excited about a little project that I'm starting and I wanted to share it with you. So with everyone being home and the change in our whole routine, I'm kind of tired of cooking, especially dinners. I'm stumped. I'm just sick of it, and I think that happens to me once in a while because I have a lot of cookbooks and I like to try new things. We do not eat. There are some recipes that we eat regularly, but we eat a lot of different things, and every once in a while, when I don't feel like pulling out a book and a new recipe, I'm kind of stumped. So I wanted to have a place where I could catch it all, make some lists of our favorite tried and true recipes, easy dinners, just things that I know I can always go to, and it will take the thinking out of it for me. So I've decided to start a traveler's notebook just for recipes and meal planning. So I pulled this out of my closet upstairs. I've had it for quite a few years. It is a chic SPARROW leather cover. I believe this is Mr. Darcy. And I just changed the elastic color on it. I think it's a narrow, I can't really remember. I found this cute little washi tape that is food related. And I've put in a few notebooks here that I had just kicking around. This one is lined and the rest are blank traveler's notebooks. So my idea for this is that in this first notebook with the lined pages, I am going to make a list on several pages. One page will be the things that I like to bake for the week on a Sunday, like banana bread and or pumpkin bread or pumpkin scones, all the different things that are kind of the muffins that we love. All of those things I will do one list here. I will probably have one list for the crock pot recipes that I love, Instant Pot recipes that I love, our favorite pasta dishes, dinners, just different categories, and list out all the things that I know are easy recipes, successful ones, ones that are just my go-tos. And then in these other notebooks, I think I'm going to kind of keep, I'm thinking, I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure each book is going to be some recipes. So one book might be recipes that are sort of my own and ones that I've got from my mom and my mother-in-law. I think another one might be my baking recipes, so those things that I like to bake on a Sunday for the week, and also my bread machine tried and true recipes, because I'm kind of looking all over for those. I have a couple written down, some screenshots from friends, ones from different books. So I'm thinking it would be really handy to have one book just on all of those things. And dinners, so any dinner recipes that I might not know by heart, I think I will put in like the ingredients, the instructions, and then also maybe a photo of them. So that is my plan. If I can get organized enough, I will share it with you the next time I'm vlogging. But I just thought it would be really handy for those days where I don't know what to make, or even on a Sunday, just pull it out and pick a couple things that I don't need to really think about for meal planning. So I'm hoping it's going to save me time and frustration, and I will have a cute little book by the end of it. And I also thought it would be really nice to hand down to the boys at one point if either of them was interested in some of our favorite recipes. Dinner, and I've done most of the cleanup. I've just left a little bit for Glenn to finish up for me, And I wanted to share, because I almost forgot to earlier, that I finally finished my second WIKSTEN top. I had cut and sewn most of this a few months ago, and I just needed to put in the neckband facing and hem it. It was just sitting in my workspace for months, and I finally got around to doing it, and I really love this fabric. It is, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's a Nanny Eero that I think I got at the Workroom in Toronto. It is really pretty. It's a double gauze, and it just flows really nicely. I noticed when I made this one, maybe it was the fabric, but because I make a size that is best for my chest and shoulder measurements, it was a little bit big, so I ended up taking it in at the side seams about an inch or two. And then I also had to reduce the amount that was suggested to hem, because I think it was like a 2 or 2.5 inch hem, and it made it a little bit short. And so I noticed when I tried it on and took pictures of it, I was kind of struggling with how to wear it. And I realized if I just fixed it, I would get much more use out of it. And I'm so glad that I did, because it fits so much better with just that little bit of an adjustment. So I'm really happy with that. I am going to fold some laundry while Glenn cleans up the kitchen. Then I'm going to take a bubble bath and maybe do my nails tonight. And I might even start that little recipe planner thing that I shared with you earlier. So I think that's it for me for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Tomorrow's Monday, and I will see you next time.